Hello, all my amazing people. I wanted to share you some information. So yesterday, Matt was in a really, really good mood. Although he was still stuck in his head, he gets, sometimes because of seizure activity and because of, I don't even know what, but sometimes he gets really stuck in his head and gets into his imaginary place, which is a good thing. Your imagination is a really good thing if you know the difference between your imagination and reality. And sometimes that's where he gets stuck. It's one of his disabilities. And I've always encouraged him to be imaginative and creative, but it's such a thin line between the two for him, and that's where he has been lately. And it's been an interesting process on how to help him and how to get myself okay with what I'm doing. And I'm learning a lot about me, and everything I listened to yesterday was a really good reminder. I love listening to audiobooks, or I'll go on YouTube and I'll search some person like Wayne Dyer or Marianne Williamson or Michael Beckwith or somebody, Louise Hay, or somebody who really inspires me and I know that I can get useful information from. And yesterday I was listening to all three, the three that I mentioned, the first, Wayne Dyer, Marianne Williamson, and Michael Beckwith. And it was so empowering for me to listen to them and remind me, to be kind instead of right, and to remind me about my core, my being, how I'm already perfect the way I am, and working through things is just another process. Things don't have to be the way you want them to be. They just have to be, you have to be okay with the way they are. And just to allow and to let go and to remember to ask for help, and not, you don't have to ask like a person for help, but just asking like your higher self, you're asking God if you believe in God, or the universe if you believe in the universe, or whoever, just asking, how do I go through this? Or how can I help this situation? Or how can I be okay with this situation? And then to breathe. And that was such a big step for me yesterday, because I'm trying to help Matt and him not really knowing whether or not he wants to be helped because he's in that imaginative state. And it really got me frustrated. So when I took myself away from the situation and I just breathed, and I just sat with myself a few minutes, listened to what Wayne said, and then went back and talked to Matt so that I hope he could understand. And maybe he could, and maybe he couldn't, and that's okay. But all you can do is the best job you can do. You're not responsible for anybody else. You are not responsible for your spouse or their reactions, your children or their reactions, only how you handle you in every situation. And that is my biggest thing that I'm working on now, is to remind myself I only have now. So remind yourself you only have now. This moment is all that counts. So make it worth it. Have an amazing day, everybody.